figure it out. They figure out who they are and what they are right now. Their biggest strengths and their most glaring weaknesses. In this game, well, it's about emphasizing those strengths, hiding those weaknesses, and playing some winning football.
Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
Well, it was another very statistically productive season down in New Orleans for Derek Carr a season ago. Another 25 touchdowns, almost 4,000 yards. And what I love about this guy is he is remarkably durable. He's played 15-plus games all 10 seasons that he's been a starter in this league. That's called the ability of durability, to be there for you guys. Now, the next step in New Orleans is to take this franchise to the playoffs.
And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That finds Miller complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? Got to flush it. You got to play one play at a time. You got to flush last week's 5-interception performance. But the reality is you got to be in the moment. You can't even be thinking about last week. You got to think about every play, guard that ball with everything you got, and most importantly, help your team find a W.
First play, and Young's going to pass. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking that time for Deontay Johnson. So it'll be second down. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Saints send running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Carr here from the gun. He's got it near the 8. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They've got a man in motion. They go play action with Carr. Headed out right. Good game here as he heads out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints pull out in front further, 13-zip. Groupie to trot the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed here to Uzama. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Got a man. Uzama has it. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Go! 2nd and 10 now. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Young. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's 2nd and 5. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Young throwing here. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He just throws this one away. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Looking to throw, Young. Thielen's got it, complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the Saints' 22-yard line.
Now it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Young to throw here on third. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Now Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Carolina. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he gets him around 6 there. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 36. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Carr back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Pistol snap to Carr. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Carr gets this to Johnson. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Nice run across the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. They'll run with Kamara. Is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints double their lead to 14. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. To the air on first down, Young. And he can't reel it in, incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
A second down throw for Young. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Young working from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, third and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
The Saints returning their offense and this running back to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 45 on second down. Into the hands of Olave. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another run for Kamara. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd and 8. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. Throwing is called. We've got a screen to the running back. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. First down from the red zone. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 7. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. The Carolina offense headed out now. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Here's Young on 1st and 10. He finds Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, set.
From the pistol, it's Young. That's Thomas, he's got it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Young. Connects with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Oh, the football's loose. And the Saints grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Olave with the catch. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, Khan. This is complete to Olave. Keeps himself upright. Chris Olave. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Young. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They put a receiver in motion here left. On 2nd and 10, Young. Got a man, Uzama has it. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Willie Gay there on the tackle. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Young to throw it. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Johnny Hecker on now to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. So at halftime, the Saints... The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Carolina ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Young on 1st and 10. Throw complete to Thielen. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 41. This ball's caught by Uzama. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Young gets this to Johnson. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now it's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Young working from the gun. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Running right, here's Hubbard. Runs in, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Panthers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. No one around. He's got space. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I put their ability to execute the RPO up with anybody in the league. In the best of the teams, when you get in that run-pass option, you create a state of conflict. You get that defense on their heels, and big plays follow.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments, the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing them.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Pistol snap to Carr. Escapes the pocket. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, we're good.
Man in motion here. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Panthers set to take the field. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action now. Young. Throw right side. Caught by Thomas. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now.
A tight end in motion now. 2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. It really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and a 3 and out just devastating on that possession.
They don't want... They've got 1st down from the 31.
Now.
Now Carr. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Back to the air. Carr. Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Carr connects with Johnson.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? I go.
They bring a tight end in motion right. Here's Young on 1st and 10. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Go. Go.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Flushed out of the pocket. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
He finds Johnson. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Putting the tight end in motion. Counterplay, Hubbard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Willie Gay off the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's... All right, here we go. 2nd down. Young looking to throw. Hubbard hauls it in. Escapes a defender. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Counter give to Kamara. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And with that run, he's reached the coveted mark for a back in a single campaign. This is officially a 1,000-yard season on the ground. 1st down, ball at the 36. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They bring Wilson in motion right. Now the give as they set up the jet sweep. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
That one's incomplete over the middle. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Pressure coming for Carr. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Now! What's up?
They'll look to run with Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints keep running away with this. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Got a man. Uzama has it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They're now set for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Out of the gun, Young. Dumps it off to his running back. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the pistol, it's Young. He's on the move. He's going to tuck it and run.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needed a little help to get picked up off the grass.
Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's complete to Leggett. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Panthers, first down.
Young throwing here. Completed here to Uzama. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Another Carolina Panther.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Panthers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Saints and Chris Olave ready to take over once again on offense. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And the Panthers into the nickel set. Third down coming. Carr here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So this will win on the road for the Saints. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.